What's up, guys, and welcome back to another video. Oh man, this I'm excited for. I am waiting. I am on the edge of my seat. South Africa taking on the All Blacks. 100th test. The dreams are coming true. Finally, we get to see the two great nations fighting to see who is the most dominant. These two last met at the Rugby World Cup final, where, not the final, but the Rugby World Cup in the group stages, where the All Blacks dominated South Africa. Therefore, by doing that, South Africa went on to win the World Cup. Some still say, oh, it was too easy for them. They were bound to win it. Some still say South Africa don't deserve it. But others also said we were going to get smashed by the Lions, and look what happened. So, as much as we were waiting for things, all I can say is respect to my brothers and sisters in New Zealand. I cannot wait to challenge you guys. I've always had the best streams, the best rivalries, the banters in a respectful way when it comes to the New Zealand teams. The tweets from Big Will, 2 Cents Rugby, everyone involved in New Zealand from a fan base. I just love it. The energy is electric. Like I get a lot with Wales. Wales and Ireland are probably my favourite European nations that have a go at me and we go at each other. But New Zealand is the other one. I just love it. It's been too long since we last played each other, and I'm excited for not only the rivalry of the fans, but the excitement for the game, the intensity of the streams, the intensity of the Rugby Championship. I mean, South Africa defending championship champions. Obviously, All Blacks won the Tri-Nations, so they will be also defending champions as well, technically. I mean, South Africa pulled out. So yes, they are. So it's going to be a battle of the champs. A battle to see who's going to be number one in the world. For the past year and a half, South Africa have been number one in the world. And so many people have been against it because we haven't played rugby. How the hell can we be number one if we haven't played rugby? And now we're going into the opportunity of playing the All Blacks where they could take that number one spot. There's so many who still think they're the most dominant team in the world. I am one included. I still think they are a phenomenal team that are tough to beat, that will always have to be watched out. Yes, South Africa are world champions. Yes, South Africa beat the British and Irish Lions. But there are moments with the All Blacks that are still dominantly powerful. There's moments at the end game in the second half of the last 20 minutes where this team is just another kettle of fish, and you've got to be alert for them. They're powerful hitting players. The tactical game is genius. The running game is genius. If they want to kick, it's also genius. They almost never miss opportunities. Now, obviously, the past year, let's say year and a half, hasn't been the All Blacks' greatest moments. They've made mistakes, but they're also regrouping, changing a team, getting the new young bloods in, rebuilding. And then we're talking 4 years' time where this team's probably going to be as dominant as 2015. You know, it's not every day you're going to see an All Black squad like you saw in 2015. That, guys, was a team on steroids. The Dan Carters, the Richie McCaws. I mean, come on. Brute strength. Now you've got the blokes with Damian McKenzie who's getting up there. The Barrett brothers. You've got Whitelock who's maybe getting a bit old for his age. Maybe should think of retiring, bring in some more fresh blood in to grow this team. Brody Retallick, is he still there? Is he going to be able to compete with Etzebeth? Of course, but can he live up to the expectation of what's expected on him on the game? Can he handle the pressure of what the Springboks are going to bring? Remember, it's not the Springboks of a year and a half ago, 2 years ago. This is a completely different type of style of play. Some days they're brilliant, some days they're not. It all depends on what role they have to play. If it's a kicking game, then by all means I think All Blacks are going to dominate us. They're going to run the ball and get through the gaps. If it's a running physical game, South Africa will have more of an opportunity to tire the All Blacks out. We saw the first test against Australia. It wasn't that convincing. Australia could have come back and won if they kicked all the kicks over, capitalised on opportunities. Then New Zealand came back the next week and dominated. Firstly, it's not often you see New Zealand playing 2 bad games in a row. It's unheard of in the sport. So for me, that was an important factor. So you've got to remember that with the All Blacks. With South Africa, it's not often you lose twice or get 2 poor performances from the All Blacks. Maybe one, but the next week, watch out. Or if they dominate you 57-0, the next week it was like 3 or 4 points, if I'm not mistaken. So I think we need to go into this game level-headed. Both these teams haven't played each other for a long time. Both these teams are going to be nervous. There's going to be butterflies. There's going to be respect. If you and me, as fans, are pumped and excited for what this game's going to produce, just imagine what those players are going to feel like. Just imagine what the new coaches, Jacques Ninaber and Ian Foster, are going to be thinking on the game. Now, Jacques has obviously been around, so has Foster, but now these boys are leading. Rassie Erasmus possibly not going to be there for the game, so now it's the opportunity for him to as head coach Jacques, to stand up, to prove his point, to silence the critics. If he could do all of that, he's got a great way ahead of him and a great motivation to stick it to all the negative comments out there. So for me, this is a great opportunity for the Springboks. It's a great opportunity for the All Blacks. I wish both teams the best of luck. I hope we see close fought contests. I hope we don't see walkovers. I hope we don't see smashings. I hope we don't see cards and shocking refereeing. I know they've closed 2 English refs for the 2 clashes, especially the 100th one. I want a quality. I don't want to walk away and we all banter, oh, the referee did this, or oh, this happened, or oh, Springboks are just completely useless, 57-0, or vice versa. I want us to go, boys, enter the seat, my nails are stuffed. What the hell can we do next? That's what I want to see. That's the excitement that I'm looking forward to when we talk about, oh, goosebumps already, when I talk about All Blacks versus South Africa. It was my first video that went viral. It was my first stream that passed 50k views. There's a special bond between these 2 countries and me. And there's a special bond between the rivalry of 2 Cents Rugby and me, who are the veterans of this YouTube game, who have stuck around, as well as driving more. So this is huge, and I'm excited and I'm pumped. And I hope you guys hit that subscribe button, join me on the journey, because trust me, you're not going to regret it. And on that note, that's going to do for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and answer the question: are the Springboks ready for the All Blacks? Or are the All Blacks ready for the Springboks? We'll have to wait and see. Not too long to go. That's going to do it for today's video. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you real soon for another one. Stay safe and never give up. Cheers.